before there were billion-dollar broadcast deals, before superstars and mega stadiums. The world had simply a game, and one man's dream to make it the world's game. It was 1930. FIFA President Jules Rimet had a vision, a tournament that would unite nations through football. Uruguay, fresh off back-to-back Olympic gold medals, was chosen as the stage. 13 nations answered the call. No qualifiers, no seedings, just football. On July 13, 1930, the world's greatest tournament kicked off in Montevideo. And on July 30th, in front of 93,000 roaring fans, Uruguay defeated Argentina 4-2 to become the first ever FIFA World Cup champions. A legend was born. Fast forward to 2022. Qatar, the Middle East's first ever World Cup. Argentina, led by Lionel Messi, defeated France on penalties in one of the most dramatic finals in football history, claiming their third World Cup title. For Messi, the wait was finally over. Now, the World Cup is back, and everything is different. The 2026 FIFA World Cup runs from June 11th to July 19th, across 3 nations: the United States, Canada, and Mexico. For the first time in history, 3 countries share one tournament, 16 host cities, 48 teams, 104 matches, 40 more games than any previous World Cup. The tournament opens in Mexico City on June 11th, and the final, July 19th, MetLife Stadium, New York, New Jersey, complete with a Super Bowl-style halftime show. The world has never seen a World Cup like this. Hosting means visibility, billions of eyes on your cities, your culture, your people. Tourism surges, economies move, infrastructure built for generations. For the United States, a chance to cement itself as a global football nation. For Mexico, history, becoming the first country ever to host the Men's World Cup 3 times, with the iconic Estadio Azteca back on the world stage. For Canada, a first, a moment of arrival. The prize fund jumped 50% from Qatar. Every nation guaranteed at least $10.5 million. But perhaps the greatest benefit cannot be measured in dollars. It's the moment a child in Toronto, or Guadalajara, or Los Angeles watches the world's greatest game in their own backyard and decides they want to play. From Uruguay in 1930 to North America in 2026, the World Cup has always been more than football. It is the world, united by a single ball, a single dream. This summer, that dream comes to 3 nations at once. The world is watching. Are you ready? For decades, Africa has been the sleeping giant of world football, a continent of 1 billion people, raw talent, electric passion. Yet the World Cup trophy has never touched African soil. But the story is changing. In 2022, Morocco did what no African nation had ever done before. The Atlas Lions, a team that silenced Belgium, Spain, and Portugal, marched all the way to the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup, a first for Africa, a moment that shook the entire football world. And they weren't alone. Senegal, Ghana, Cameroon, Tunisia, all fought hard in Qatar. Africa recorded its most wins ever at a single World Cup tournament. The question is no longer if Africa can win the World Cup. It is when. Many football experts believe the breakthrough is closer than ever. Better coaching, better youth development, better organization. The talent has always been there. The system is finally catching up. Now, fast forward to 2026. For the first time in history, Africa sends 10 nations to the World Cup. A record, a statement, a revolution. The 10 African nations heading to the United States, Canada, and Mexico are Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, Tunisia, Ghana, Côte d'Ivoire, South Africa, Cape Verde, and DR Congo. And yes, Nigeria did not make it. A painful absence. But 10 lions still roar for the continent. So which ones could go far? Morocco, the obvious favorite, once again carrying Africa's highest hopes, placed alongside Brazil in the group stage. Senegal, reigning AFCON champions, with one of Africa's most balanced squads, facing France in a blockbuster group clash. Egypt, led by Mohamed Salah, hungry to make their mark after missing Qatar entirely. Algeria, placed alongside reigning champions Argentina, ready to prove they belong. Ghana, with explosive talents like Mohamed Kudus, facing England in what promises to be a thrilling group. The continent is more ready than ever. And somewhere, a child in Lagos, in Dakar, in Cairo, in Accra, is watching and believing that this time, Africa's moment has finally arrived. The world is watching. Africa is coming.